All right, guys. Chandler's Legacy Farm here. We're I just wanted to show you guys what I use to get my stuff back and forth from our lake house property. Uh, everybody's got coolers. Everybody has a system, right? I was just going to show you guys some of the stuff that I use to get stuff back and forth when we're going down there and spending a whole weekend down there, and then coming back. Just some of the stuff that makes my life a little easier. So here we go. All right, guys. I'm lucky enough that my house doesn't have any steps to get in the front door. So that thing right there from Tractor Supply, you can buy them anywhere though, is awesome. I can cart that right out the front door and out to the truck, right, to load all my stuff up. So that is worth having. If you have a home that you do not have, very many steps at all or no steps to get in and out of your house, that is a great thing to have because you can just drag your stuff back and forth and you're not carrying it and you're not making a million trips. And another thing is my coolers. All right, these Lifetime coolers, I have had these coolers for probably going on 2 years, maybe longer. This one here is the Lifetime 55. They're made in the USA. This one is the Lifetime, it's got the handle. This one is the Lifetime 28 quart. And I just got a piece of paracord here holding on a couple coolie cups, right? So this one is for drinks. All right, this is the one that gets put in the boat all the time. If you've watched any of my videos, fishing videos or anything, you'll know that this is the one that gets put in the boat. And this one is the one that totes our food back and forth all the time, right? Now, these things, they're heavy. They're not real light, especially you get them full of stuff and then you pack ice in on top of them. I've never owned a Yeti. These are the most expensive coolers that I've ever owned. So I don't know what to compare them to. All I know is they hold ice way better than the old junk Rubbermaids that we all used to have when we grew up, right? I mean, I'm 45 years old. I grew up using some junk ass coolers. But these things, they work great. And that one, this big one here will fit inside that cart. So once I get everything in it from the refrigerator or the freezer, once I get that thing full, all I gotta do is lift it up and set it in the cart, and then I'll wheel the thing out to the back of the truck, and then I can just throw it from the cart up into the back of the truck. So I'm not carrying it around everywhere. I can use the cart. So I don't know. These are just a few things that just makes my life here a little bit easier whenever we're running from property to property and spending weekends here and there. And naturally most of the time both of these coolers end up going on camping trips too. But the life of these coolers, from what I understand, is leaving them open. These two coolers stay in the house all the time, okay? And if you leave them closed, the rubber seal will eventually flatten out, right? Well, once it flattens out, then whenever you close this thing, it just slams shut, plastic on plastic. Well, you can see how mine is still holding up on the rubber, right? So these stay open all the time in the house. These stay in a corner in the house and they stay open. And this smaller one will fit inside of this one, and they'll both sit there. I'll show you. They'll sit in there. They both sit in there just like that. That's the way they stay in the house, just off in a corner somewhere, where they're out of the way. And they stay at room temperature, so therefore whenever you load them down, everything stays colder. And then whenever I'm done with them in the boat, I always bring them back in the house for the night. I don't leave my cooler sitting in the back of the truck. I don't leave it sitting in the boat. I don't leave it out there all night long. I bring it in where it's room temperature. Everybody keeps their house between probably 70 and 75. So if you bring them in, your ice will just, last longer because you brought it in. But anyway, guys, I just wanted to show you guys that. And maybe it'll help somebody out. I don't know. Whenever you got a bad back and you just don't lift on things as easy as you used to, that cart really helps a lot, especially these coolers, because they're not light, and then you fill them up with stuff and they're even heavier. But I don't know, I just wanted to make a little video on my coolers and tell you about. I've had them for 2 or 3 years now. Well, 2 years for sure, and 2 summers, and they work great. The smaller one, I use it on side by side if we go on a ride or something. So those 2 coolers has worked out fantastic in my opinion. You know, for me and for what I do. But anyway, guys, I'll get out of here and I will see ya.